football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome, everyone, to Acrisure Stadium, home of the Pitt Panthers. As we'll see, the winners of 6 straight, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on the winners of 9 straight, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Pitt lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Buffalo Bulls offense will take the field first. They go to the ground. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up from 6. Let's take a minute to talk about the big picture for Buffalo. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for a man. It's Duggar. Grab near the marker. It's Carrion. Made a defender miss. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. When you're dealing with the big tight end, you better get a bunch of hats around.
And here's the thing, Reese. These used to be big, slow tight ends. Now these guys are absolute freaks. They're so good. You can split them out wide. You can put them in the formation. They can do so much. And you see after the catch, hard to get to the ground.
Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo!
And every team has their script, and they want to get the game off on this foot, and they want to make sure that they have balance and get these plays in and assert the line of scrimmage. Run the football, and they do. They create the explosive run, and they open this football game with a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Pulls it in. It's got. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass, it's Duggar. That's caught. It's Hawkins. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Throwing right. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They believe in that running game, got 6 before he stopped at the 23. Pitt pushing the pace. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yep, it's not about the X's and the O's.
And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And the Panthers are marching down the field.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Slings it downfield. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll move the tight end. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contest.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone. zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And this is how the wind can really affect a game. It's not just for kickers, but quarterbacks as well. And on that last throw, guys, it looked to me like he was throwing it into the wind, and that definitely affected the velocity of the throw. It also affected...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. How about that Mike linebacker bringing the heat right up the middle?
Right down Broadway, right in the middle of the defense. This is the guy that sees everything, makes all the calls, and you could tell he knew where he was coming downhill. It came wide open, and he comes to the quarterback and gets the sack.
Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. Got some room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll run play action. Makes the catch. It's Hawkins. Still on his feet at the 45. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll go to the ground. Creates a little room. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Duggar. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
Then you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball is coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snaps, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating a loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here's the give off the left side. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Panthers are in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He'll try it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Pulls and fires complete. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Breaks into the open. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Tripped up for the tackle. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Panthers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Here's the handoff. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. The Bulls come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. It'll be a run on third and short. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge game. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Bulls with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Power football with the run. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. The Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Right back to the well. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. And the Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Under fire. Makes the grab. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
They'll try to power their way ahead. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. The Bulls will try to move the chains on fourth down. The short hands, it's Hawkins. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I love the awareness by the defense here. Everyone thinking first down close to the goal line. The offense is going to run the football, right? But this defense was ready for the chance that the offense might throw it. So defenders playing the pass, getting upfield, getting to the QB. Awesome job.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. Looking for the end zone. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a first half, and now you got a chance to tie this football game up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Panthers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Panthers moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Shoots it to the left. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Makes the grab on the left. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
He'll pull it on the read. It's a fumble. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. The Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Here's a heat. He's going to run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd down play from the gun. Grabbed over the middle. It's Snow. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Pitt. And once he found... The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they can... Turning it on! He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. You find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Duggar. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Inside the 45. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
From the gun, the running back looking for room.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Catch in the middle. It's McMillan. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. The give to the tailback. Hard running there. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
I like the decision there in the RPO game, too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game, too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You're throwing incomplete on 3rd down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
Good right down the boulevard. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Pitt right back to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking for the end zone. intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own one. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
That hole closed quickly. He'll get one out to the 6.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
The offense changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Duggar. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets it out to the 22 before going out of bounds, and they are suddenly out of trouble. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll leave it with the lone back. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. And the Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top. Flips it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's McMillan. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Makes the grab, it's Johnson.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Duggar. Got it in the middle, it's Carry-On. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Carry-On. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
See, I like this tight end because he's not just running flat routes and little stick routes and drags. This guy can get vertically down the
deep shot for the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Looks as if... injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for space. It's Sutton. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And the Bulls want to crank the tempo. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put...
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulls.
And that is the perfect way to cap off this drive. This thing started way back on their 2-yard line, and they methodically marched it down the field. You saw a little bit of everything on this drive, so at the very end, you pay it off. Really nice job running down in the red zone for the score.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Goff. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. It's caught. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. They'll leave it with him. Shakes off the defender. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Give to the back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented...
Got enough space. Touchdown, Panthers. And they grab the advantage. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Duggar. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. 4th quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this in this drive.
Grabbed in the middle, it's King. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Trying to set up the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34.
And tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. To the air, it's Duggar. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Buffalo.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Intercepted for the 11th time. Taking this team just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.